Hello friends, welcome to the channel, this is Alex. And before I'll get started, a pair words of gratitude to you. There are more than 60 subscribers. It's pretty much considering that I don't use paid advertising, at least yet. So I would like to thank everyone who subscribed the channel, who watched it. Thank you very much, these likes are for you. My hats off. Okay, 5 European languages you probably never heard about. The language number 1, Latgalian. You can hear it in Latvia, or more exactly in its eastern part, which had the name Latgalia. As I understood, linguists have different opinions. Should we consider Latgalian as a dialect of Latvian or as a separate language? And if the second opinion is correct, Latgalian had the honor to be third living Baltic language as well as Latvian and Lithuanian. If I got it correctly, the main reason of those who consider Latgalian as a separate language is that it seems Latgalian and Latvian arose from different ancient languages. Latvian is originated from Curonian and Semigalian, while Latgalian from Old Latgalian and Silonian. In other words, Latvian and Latgalian are rooted in languages of different Baltic tribes. I cannot say is Latgalian a separate language or not, but if there is an entire region with this name, I included Latgalian in today's list. Language number 2, Ruthenian. You can hear it in a bunch of countries. In Ukraine, in Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia and Romania. Ruthenian has an official standing just in one country, in Serbia, or more exactly in one of Serbia's regions, in Vojvodina. Despite of its name, Ruthenian has nothing common with Russian language. Well, it has, but as much as Belarusian and Ukrainian. Ruthenian is fourth Eastern Slavic language and is rooted in times of Kievan Rus. The situation here is also a bit difficult. Until quite recently, linguists considered Ruthenian just as a dialect of Ukrainian language, and as I understood, Rusins are also divided in their opinion. One part of them consider themselves and Ruthenian language as a part of Ukrainian nation and accordingly as a dialect of Ukrainian, while another part think about themselves as about a separate nation with separate language. Opinions of those Rusins who consider themselves as a separate nation are also different. One part claim territories of Ukraine as their historical homeland, while another part does not. As I said, the situation is pretty complicated. Well, I'm not the person who should judge are Rusins Ukrainians or not, and probably you neither, but I think that we just cannot discuss such topics in terms of is and is not. And every person belongs to some nation if he or she feels a connection with it. Third language, Kashubian. You can hear it in northwestern Poland, more precisely in Pomeranian Voivodeship, and there are no doubts that Kashubian is a separate language. According to my Polish friends, Polish-speaking person can barely understand Kashubian, while foreigners probably cannot distinguish these two languages easily. According to the different estimates, the number of native Kashubian speakers is between 50 and 500,000. The estimates are really different. And in Pomeranian Voivodeship you can see a lot of signs and inscriptions translated into Kashubian.
Oni we dwóch to cygną mnie do tych kule, życyle to i tak znaczy słowo, ale drżą kłeza, nie? Kłeza biegi, ona tacim truchtem cyk i skocia ryn do tych kule.
Fourth language, Sorbian. Yet another Slavic language in this video. Sorbian is divided into two big groups, Upper Sorbian and Lower Sorbian. And while the both languages are in precarious position, Lower Sorbian is simply on the edge of extinction. The both languages are spoken in Eastern Germany in federal state Saxony. Estimates of number of native speakers are very different. Again, if I got it right, the number of Upper Sorbian speakers is around 20,000, while Lower Sorbian is spoken among 7,000. And of course, all Sorbs are fluent German speakers and gradually use German more and more often. But in some places in Saxony you still can see signs and inscriptions translated into Sorbian.
Mimo narodnych drastów zahoreja Serbia z cywym riadom swiedźenskich nałożków. Najznaczniejsze między nimi są krasne pisane jutrony jeka, albo słownik Krzyżerio.
And at last, fifth language in today's video, Breton. It is spoken in northern France, in Brittany. If you think that word Brittany sounds very similar to Britain, you are right. In fact, Bretons are immigrants from Great Britain who settled northern France in time of Anglo-Saxon colonization of the island. I thought about it here. According to different estimates, Breton is spoken by around 250,000 people, and there is an influential movement of the language revival. And yes, Breton is a Celtic language, so it probably doesn't sound familiar for you if you are not from Ireland or Wales.
Die meid van een gaba in familie nombreus.
Ja,
Avec 3 henen, de gozé Brezhoneg.
ja,
Arwal, galek, obligatoirement.
ah ja,
En hij van guerre, ja,
dat je dan doe je.
et surtout, dat hij a commencé au jong fréquenté, juste.
Ja,
Had je rooders partout. Mais così je galek, henen, voor jong al zijn dan ik Brezhoneg.
Well, of course, there is much more than 5 languages in Europe which are not widely known. Maybe I'll make another video related to this topic, but that's it for today. Thank you for your attention, don't forget to press like if you like it, dislikes if you don't, subscribe to the channel, of course leave comments, it's probably the most important for me. See you next time, all the best, bye!